Hi, everyone. Welcome back. I'm Kelsey with the Keystone Crisis Intervention Team. We're here again for another volunteer spotlight video, and joining us is Deanna Weaver. Welcome, Deanna.
Thanks, Kelsey.
So, we're going to just have a quick little conversation, get to know Deanna, and talk about her experiences with KCIT. What are you doing now? Tell us a little bit about your background and how you came to be with KCIT.
Sure. I have been in victim services for about 32 years. And I crisis intervention part of victim services has always been kind of close to my heart. It's something I feel like is something that comes natural to me. So I was not able to do the KKIT training at my two previous jobs, which were community-based victim services, simply because we didn't have the staffing to go away for a week at that time, which was what the training was. And so I finally got to do it in, I believe, 2008 and joined KKIT at that time. Um, as I that was when I had started working at the DA's office in Lancaster, Victim Witness Services. I've been here since 2006, and as a victim advocate, and I became the director in 2021. So here I am.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. So, I imagine you're quite busy as the director over there.
Quite busy. In addition to administrative things, there's always direct service that needs to be done as well, because I do like to keep my hands in that. And then when we're down an advocate or two, then of course that ramps up everybody's caseload. But we are definitely busy. Yep.
Yeah. Um, so how did you end up feeling so drawn to KKIT, and would you recommend KKIT to other people, who work in victim services?
Yeah, I definitely would. As I said, this aspect of victim services in general is what I feel um, really does come natural to me. I know I said that before, but um, being calm and being a calming presence for someone is to me, the most important thing as a victim advocate. Because if you can't do that, you really can't get any further. So if I think if you have a gift for that, for remaining calm in crisis and just being that supportive presence for someone, K-Kit is a good fit for you. And what we learn in the training for KKIT translates very well to our day-to-day work as advocates. And I
Mm.
have found that very helpful for new advocates and in training. A lot of the group crisis intervention things we do can easily be adapted for one-to-one work as well. And some of the principles of dealing with, say, mass violence also translate into our day-to-day work as advocates. And so I think there's just so much helpful information you learn, even just going through the training. And if you don't even become a volunteer, that training, if you're already in victim services, is really helpful.
Thank you. Yeah, that is something that we hear. Sometimes people have an idea, some still, that if you take the K-Kit training, it's only to become a volunteer. When realistically, we hear time and again from people that the training is helpful just in,
Mhm.
in their work in general. So that's really great to hear, Deanna. Thank you. Was there anything surprising for you about being part of a K-Kit team?
I don't think I don't think I would say surprising. I had great trainers
Mhm.
when I went through the training. So I really do feel they prepared me for it. Jim
Nice.
Fountain and Lynn Feldman
Oh,
were
yeah.
my trainers, and they had years of experience and really did an excellent job of preparing us. We did a lot of really helpful role playing and things. So when I finally got to go on a deployment, I really felt like it was exactly what we had planned for. I mean, of course, every situation is different and you have to be able to, go with the flow. But that's nothing different. If you're in victim services, you need to do that too.
Yes, you never
So,
know.
yeah. I mean, yeah, rewarding for sure. I wouldn't necessarily say surprising. Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you. So, is there anything else you want to share about KKIT before I ask the final question, which will be, is there like a fun tidbit about yourself you want to share?
Um, well, as far as cake it goes, I just think it is very well worth the time. Um, you make these connections with people almost instantly when you're there to help them guide them through this. It's an incredible amount of trust that people place in you, and it really is a privilege, just as it is in our daily walk as advocates. It really is a privilege to be with people in that it's sacred space,
Yeah.
when horrible things have happened, and we need to remember that. And I know you had asked about specific memories, and I know sitting in one of those deployments, and it was a murder in a small town, and it just really hit home for me because I remember thinking, boy, these could be the neighbors I grew up with. And that is the attitude that I really try to have, that we need to always think of things that way. This could be me, it could
Yeah.
be me sitting across the table. And I think if we can all hold on to that, we really can't get into too much trouble, right? We're not going to be judgmental of people. We're not going to be separating ourselves like this could never happen to me. So, KKIT has helped me trust, continue to try and instill that self in myself, as well as hopefully other younger advocates that are coming along on this journey. But it's really good work. It's something that when I retire, it's the thing that I would still do in
Oh,
victim services.
wonderful.
Yeah.
We love our volunteers that essentially kind of stay with us, grow with us, change with us. It's like we do have uh young volunteers who are at kind of at the beginning or middle of their
Hmm.
victim services careers, but then we do have quite a lot of retired members, who they just love being able to stay connected, keep helping people this way, and we're ever so grateful. So we look forward to that.
Me
But
too.
yeah, thank you so much for being with us today. This was absolutely wonderful.
Sure thing. A fun thing about me,
Yeah.
a funny little tidbit is that Jimmy Carter was my Sunday school teacher once upon a time. Um, I did a year of volunteer service at Habitat for Humanity in Georgia way back in the early 90s. And he attended the church where he and Rosalind attended, and he was a Sunday school teacher. So I like to use that as my little
Oh
trivia
my
about
gosh.
me.
So you actually got to be there with him and learn from him like that.
Yeah, and to know them a little bit because it was the tiny, tiny country church.
Wow.
So very cool. Yep.
Very fascinating. Well, now I can say that I have what, 1 degree of separation or whatever it is from.
Sure.
Awesome. Well, that is a very fun tidbit, Deanna. Thank you.
You bet.
I want to thank everybody for joining us today. This will be our final spotlight for 2025, and we will return in 2026. We hope you'll join us then. Thank you, everyone.